Welcome back to another episode of Chronicles of Tech.
Oh, we're back, folks. And today we're diving into a story that's as classic as the dorm room pizza parties at Harvard.
You guessed it. We're talking about the creation of Facebook. You know, that thing that somehow became your primary source of news, connection, and mildly embarrassing photos from college.
Exactly. But here's the twist. Did you know it all started with a line of code and a bit of college rivalry?
Ooh, intrigue. I love it. But before we get into that juicy history, let's leave our audience with a question.
Right? What if I told you that Facebook was nearly called something totally different? Like, the Face? Sounds like a bad horror movie.
Stick around, folks, because we'll drop that bombshell on you at the end of the episode.
Alright, Daniel. Let's time travel back to 2004. Picture it, Harvard University. Students juggling late-night study sessions, cramming for exams while trying to look cool at parties.
Laughs, yes. And amidst all of that, a 19-year-old kid with a knack for coding named Mark something? Oh, right, Zuckerberg.
Close enough. But let's get into the real scoop. So, what was the vibe in those dorm rooms when Mark decided to cook up what we now know as Facebook?
There was definitely a whirlwind of energy. You had the social hierarchies, the elite final clubs. It was ripe for a social platform, don't you think? It was like the perfect storm brewing.
Totally. It's interesting to think about what drove him. After all, wasn't it partly due to a little something called Face Mash?
Oh, yes. The infamous Face Mash. For those who might not know, it was rife with controversy. He basically created a website that compared photos of female students to vote on who was hotter. Like, that's one way to win friends and influence people.
Laughs, right? The ultimate icebreaker, or maybe the ultimate way to get yourself kicked out of school.
Fortunately for him, it wasn't a total disaster. After the uproar around Face Mash, he pivoted and started working on Facebook. See what I did there?
Oh, you're so clever. But seriously, it was all about building a network to connect students within Harvard. Sort of like a digital directory that spiraled out of control.
Exactly. And we need to give some credit to the crew who helped Mark, including Eduardo Saverin, Andrew McCullum, Dustin Moskovitz, and Chris Hughes. They were his ride-or-die coding buddies.
But of course, like all tech stories, success doesn't happen without a little drama.
Absolutely. There were many bumps along the road. Soon after launching, Facebook started expanding to other Ivy League schools, and suddenly, everyone wanted in.
And talk about growing pains. Remember the lawsuit from the Winklevoss twins?
Oh yes, the twins. They claimed that Mark stole their idea. Let's be real, at this point, every tech bro in college thought they had the next big idea.
Laughs, true. But the Winklevoss twins may have given him that creative fuel. I mean, can you imagine two rowers taking you to court over a social network while looking like they walked right out of a prep school catalog?
Laughs, right. But one thing is for sure, the drama only added to the mystique. It was like a soap opera, but with 20% more coding.
And spoiler alert, the lawsuit ended with an epic settlement. Mark walked away victorious, and the twins went on to become successful venture capitalists. Not too shabby, right?
Right. And as Facebook continued to grow, it became a vital part of the college experience for so many students. But the real kicker? That it began to branch out to the rest of the world.
Yes, the international expansion. Suddenly, you had your grandma on Facebook, trying to figure out how to send friend requests.
Oh, the nightmares of your family getting tagged in your drunken party photos.
Laughing, ain't that the truth?
So here we are, a few billion users later, with a platform that's as essential as Sunday brunch, filled with memes, debates, and, well, more memes.
And guess what? We promised our listeners a shocking detail. Are you ready for it?
Drumroll, please. Facebook was nearly called something different.
Suspenseful tone, the Face.
Laughing, just the Face, no book, no enchanting ring to it. just a face.
Can you imagine? Welcome to The Face. It sounds like a reality show where everyone is just judging each other's selfies.
Laughs, probably more drama than Keeping Up with the Kardashians. But, in all seriousness, it's wild to think how one quirky idea birthed a giant transformation in how we communicate.
Well, that's a wrap, folks. From dorm room dreams to a global phenomenon, we've journeyed through the birth of Facebook.
Thanks for tuning in to Chronicles of Tech. Don't forget to subscribe, and hit us up on our socials. Maybe we'll catch your attention with just a face.
Laughs or not. Until next time, stay curious and tech savvy.